This is where the magic is made?
It is where the magic is made, yeah. Yeah. Here's a fun note for you. We're the only producer in Victoria that grows, harvests and distills only their own products that they grow on the farm, on the property.
So obviously I'm very appropriately dressed for this terrain. This morning I was in the courtroom and now I'm 40 minutes out of Bendigo at a eucalyptus farm because I'm going to start selling these products, and I wanted to see for myself to make sure that the process is as organic as possible, that I like the people making the products, because that's important to know who you're supporting, and that it is as Australian as possible, because every product I sell has to be the best of the best, and I have to meet them and I have to see where everything is grown so that you can trust everything that you buy from me. So here I am doing the hard yakka, and so that you know you're getting the best product that's on the market. So I'm here with Richard. We are in, where are we?
Curting.
Curting, okay, which is what, 40 minutes out of Bendigo?
Yep.
Yep, and we're on a eucalyptus farm or plantation, what do you call it?
Plantation, farm, just a natural growth area, I think, is probably the best way to put it. It's what I've got here is it's indigenous to the property, because it actually follows from here onto the conservation land, and it's dotted around with the plantation around. So this has always actually been here.
So the eucalyptus is natural here. It's
Yep.
indigenous to here.
Yeah.
You don't need to add anything. You don't need to spray anything. Nope. You don't need to do anything like that. Nothing in the sky, nothing from the skies. You don't fly planes over and drop stuff onto them.
No, nothing. It doesn't matter. Like they're in drought, they'll grow. If it floods, they'll grow. If there's a fire, it just regenerates. It's actually the perfect crop.
Okay. So
I don't have to water them. Don't have to fertilise them. I did actually have, when I first started with things, someone asked me, have you considered fertilising them? And my answer to them was I would be so arrogant to think that I could actually outdo Mother Nature on an indigenous crop that just grows naturally on your land. Like,
why mess with something that works?
Just
let it happen.
Just walk past them, acknowledge them, don't, and just let them do their thing, and that's just what you need to do.
And I've got to add that Richard's story here is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but after COVID, you changed your life, and here you are.
Well, during COVID, actually.
During COVID,
yeah. I kind of realised that things are going pretty sideways, and I've been on and off looking for a farm for quite some time. I didn't buy this farm because it had eucalyptus. I just had a certain level of criteria, and then when I was on here, I've looked and I've gone, oh, okay, this section looks different. And when I was speaking with one of the neighbours, I'm like, why is that section of the property different to everywhere else? He goes, oh, yeah. You've actually got a eucalyptus plantation on there. The previous owners, they would get it harvested and sell it off to the big mobs. Big mobs being like, Australian eucalyptus oil or persistos or whatever. And I said, great, put me in touch with a guy that can actually do that. I said, yeah, we know a guy, I'll get them to call you. And nobody called, and then asked in town, does anybody know that can come harvest? And I was like, yeah, we know someone, we'll get them to call you. Nobody calls. So I'm like, okay, well, surely this can't be too hard. So then I YouTubed.
How to make eucalyptus products?
The key word was essential oil. How to make eucalyptus essential oil. Because if you look up how to make eucalyptus oil, they'll show you these massive concrete or steel vats that they throw the branches, everything in. But to make an essential oil, you only distill the leaf, because in the trees themselves, in the branches, it's full of tannins and all the other impurities, but all that gets extracted out with the bigger companies, because it's very time consuming to just stand there and remove the leaves by hand.
Do you do that?
That's what we do.
You do it by hand?
By hand.
That sounds terribly boring if you ask me. But I'm glad someone does it. I'm glad someone does it.
I've calculated that it takes between 12 to 14,000 leaves to do one distillation.
Right. So made with love, then, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So that's kind of the size of the leaves that we're talking here, and so you need 12 to 14,000 of these
for one bottle.
No, not per bottle. No, to do one distillation. So in a distillation, depending on the oil quantity that's actually in the leaf, we'll get anything between 120 to 180 mil of oil. It's just brewed by hand, like that. Yep.
So when someone buys a product from you, it's literally gone through this hand process.
Yeah. That's
so
it.
cool.
Yep.
All right, so as he said, we're in Curting with a population of 58 now, maybe 60, 61 or 62, because you just had twins, 11-month-old twins,
did, yep,
who I just met, by the way. But anyway, enough about that. Here are your products.
Yes.
Let's go through. Sorry.
Okay.
So this is the oil first off.
That's the eucalyptus oil.
Yep.
That's on there.
So what do you want to say about this particular product?
Well, that's actually how it all started. Every other product that's here is as a result purely of the oil.
Because you have to make the oil first before you can
Correct.
put any of this in anywhere,
That's it.
right? Okay.
Yep. So the hydrosol that comes out of, once the oil's been made, or the oil gets used into the other products, it gets added in, or it gets put into the soap.
Yeah.
All of that there is, it has to start with the oil.
Yeah. And this is $39.
$29.95.
29. Sorry, pardon me. $29.95. And
But people are happy to pay $39 if that's what
But they don't have to.
They don't
So
have to.
that's
They
good.
don't have to, but they can.
Sure. Yeah, you can pay more. So you can put it in diffusers. They make their own cleaning products with it. They probably do whatever with it. There's a lot of in baths, there's a lot of use for it.
If you're having a bath, magnesium salts
Yeah.
with some eucalyptus drops, nice hot bath. Apparently a nice glass of red works well while you're in there too, but that actually is like one of the best baths you can have. With that hot bath, especially like just muscle aches and pains.
Yeah.
Like so good.
And Australians love the smell of eucalyptus, obviously. Moving on, we have the atomizer. Now, I love this.
Yep.
I spray it in my little bungalow. I spray it on my sheets, and it just smells like Australia. It smells like the bush. I love it.
Car air freshener, like whatever else that you need to do. So a great way to use it is a couple of drops of the oil, say, in your washing, and then you use that for the linen cupboard.
Yep.
And you just kind of getting that little process going through. Yep.
Now, the soap is an interesting one because I'm not a soap user.
Yep.
I use liquid soap. That's just me.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Yep.
You need to make some liquid soap now. But my dad does love soap, and he used it just recently, actually, for shaving, which you told me about.
Yep.
And he said it was a great shave, and he said that it's going to last forever because
you
just don't need much.
For the guys out there, the best shaving product you'll ever have. Kids with acne issues on the skin. So it's goat's milk soap and eucalyptus oil.
Yeah.
So that's all that's in it. So you got it's the highest in the vitamins A's, E's, anything to do with the cleansing of the face and moisturising. Eucalyptus oil, natural antiseptic, anything to do with shaving on your skin. The results of that, especially teenage boys, when they're starting to learn to shave, and if they've got the acne issues as well, get rid of the other products, put that onto their face, and just use that. And I have not had anyone come back and complain. Everything here is basically just from the farm, produced on the farm, and that's just what it is.
Is there anyone else that gets a cut out of this, or is it just you and your wife and your 2 twins?
But yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
So it is as organic as possible and as Australian as possible, true?
That's it, yeah, that's it. So here's a fun note for you. We're the only producer in Victoria that grows, harvests and distills only their own products that they grow on the farm, on the property.
Yeah, and you don't even really have to grow it because...
Well, technically, no, it actually grows itself.
You don't plant, you don't propagate, you don't, nothing. You just take what's already there.
That's it. I don't try and figure out how to manipulate it. I just do your thing, just do your thing, and
I'll come in and
we'll just come grab just a few of you when we're ready.
It's a perfect product for me because I just love how simple it is.
Yeah.
But how much we can benefit from it. Now, is there anything else you want to say before we, tell people where they can buy this stuff?
Not really. I just want to say.
I think we've covered everything.
I just want to say thanks for supporting us.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, like it's thanks for supporting us. Been a huge follower of yours for a very, very long time. We had a good chat in the car about how all that started, and it's been really good. Yeah, so thank you.
And now we can make money together, but also give people products that they would buy anyway.
Yes.
But why wouldn't they buy it from people like you and me? We're both getting a cut. Your wife's benefiting, your children are benefiting.
Yep.
It actually feels good energetically to support people who you feel like you know. And the money's not going anywhere else. My sister is doing the packing. So I know every single person in the entire process line. So it's amazing.
That's it. When you had a look at it, the plantation is over that way, about 400 metres maybe?
Yeah.
You know, that's it. And then literally behind us here by about 10, 15 metres is the plantation. Or sorry, where we do all the distilling.
And
So that's it.
I've cuddled your kids.
I know.
I've patted your dog. How much more
You haven't met the cat. Did you meet the cat?
No, I didn't,
Okay.
and I do love cats, so that's we might need to rectify that before I leave. Anyway, Richard, thanks for having us
Thank
here.
you.
And just go to monicasmith.com/shop or look in the description for the link. And it's going to be the same price on my website as it is on theirs.
Yep.
So either way is fine, but on my website I've got other products, and you know, if you want to support my activism and his family, buy from my website.
100%, 100%.
Right.
We would 100% support you buying from Monica. That would be amazing for us.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you.
See ya.